What is up guys, Cash back again with the Jane Foster Wartable Deep Dive, where we'll talk about everything we learned about her story and break down what we saw from her gameplay and powers, so let's jump into it. So we finally got to see Jane in all of her in-game glory, and right off the bat, her iconic costume looks absolutely amazing, and I see why the team was so proud of themselves. But we got a recap of her story with a few new added details, and now we know that in her timeline, Thor chose to put down Mjolnir after A-Day and learning of Jane's cancer diagnosis, which leads to Odin going mad because the realms were unprotected, and Jane takes up the hammer in his place, and just like in the comics, gaining the powers of Thor keeps her cancer from spreading. The biggest thing we were hoping to see from this Wartable was her gameplay and how different she would be from Thor, and while I see a lot of Thor in her kit, there are some surprising other elements of other heroes in her skills as well. So right away, I noticed that she does share a few takedowns with Thor, as well as having the God Blast Assault heroic, and I'm not surprised because as I said in my speculation video about how she would play, there really isn't that big of a difference between her and Thor in terms of power, because the hammer literally just gives her the same power, so there's only so much room to make them unique from one another, so to see them share some combos and attack animations makes sense and shouldn't come as a complete surprise. But if you paid attention, you may have noticed some things that make her play different from him that are also borrowed from other heroes. For example, her light melee hammer attacks show her throwing the hammer a short distance to hit enemies and coming back similar to Captain America's melee while Brooklyn Brawler is active, which is a cool use of assets found in the game, but repurposed to help her stand out from Thor, and it fits in line with her abilities in the comics because she's shown the ability to control the flight patterns of Mjolnir in a way that Thor never has. She has a different intrinsic and overcharged power set from Thor as well. Once her intrinsic meter is full, she'll do more damage with ranged attacks that do shockwave damage on impact, and she also has a quick fire attack that throws the hammer harder and farther on the second throw in the combo, which is another difference between her and Thor. She has a seek and pin attack that allows the hammer to target enemies on its own without you having to target them yourself. And her Thunder Kick attack is similar to Captain America's running heavy attack, which for the record I hope doesn't take away from Bucky's chances of also having a running kick, because I really want that to be a part of his moveset. But the biggest thing that sets her apart from Thor is her ultimate attack that not only summons an all new weapon, but still uses Mjolnir to attack enemies on its own, similar to Hawkeye's Hunter Arrow heroic. The way she tosses Mjolnir with both hands is dope, and not only can she use the all weapon to attack now, you can also have Mjolnir circle around Jane as a defense shield, so just imagine Mjolnir flying around attacking enemies while Hawkeye's Hunter Arrow is active, and Thor is throwing his hammer around, while Iron Man is dropping missiles with the Hulkbuster. Absolutely insane, and I can't wait to get to play her for myself tomorrow. We also got to look at her skins in game, and they're the same ones we got concept art for in the last blog, and they tease a bit of her challenge card and insist that she will have unique takedowns and emotes from Thor, but we also see several that are the same, and it looks like they will be for sale, so as always, buy what you want if that's what makes you happy, but if you don't want to buy emotes and takedowns that are the same as Thor's, that's 100% fair as well. In my opinion, they did the best that they possibly could with this character given the time frame they had to include her, because remember, this was an unplanned addition that was motivated by Marvel Games wanting to synergize with her appearance in the upcoming Thor movie, and because they also had to hold back She-Hulk because of the delay of her Disney Plus show. So the fact that they used assets from other heroes to help her stand out from Thor is great in my opinion, and I'm not mad at them for having her share some takedowns and attacks with Thor, because essentially she is still supposed to be Thor. But as always, I want to hear what you guys think down below. Are you looking forward to playing as Jane tomorrow after seeing today's Wartable, or are you waiting to see a more exciting hero arrive? Let me know down below, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Marvel's Avengers content every week. And if you're interested in picking up Avengers merch, shop with Fandemian, and make sure to use my code in the description to get an additional 10% off. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.